Please welcome one of the hottest stars of the summer and any time, Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel? Wow, hey, how are you? Yeah, welcome. Welcome, how you doing?
Good. That was quite an introduction.
Yeah, well,
I've now got something to live up to.
Yeah. So, what is it? I mean, what does it feel like to finally have Harry Potter behind you?
It's very strange. People keep asking me about this year, and it's obviously because of the last film and everything. But as far as I was concerned, I kind of finished filming last year, and
right.
that was the time that I got very sad and nostalgic, and all those things. But it wasn't. It wasn't until everybody started asking me this time, so are you sad to be leaving it all behind?
See, I was wondering if there was someone
in
the cast you're just happy to leave behind.
I don't think so. Not really. I mean, like, getting beaten up by Ray Fiennes is something I won't miss. But,
did he often beat you up?
Yeah, off camera all the time. No, I mean, there's that final fight scene in this film between us where he's just kicking me about.
Right.
That was no fun. But the thing I won't miss the most is Quidditch. Because that was, from the word go, any kind of broomstick stuff that I had to do was incredibly painful, not nearly as much fun as it looked. But
it's
yeah,
really, I mean, it completely changed your life, this
completely.
role.
I mean, it's responsible for not only my, you can look at it as being, what it is, which is the most amazing opportunity in the world, and a professional opportunity, and all the stuff that it has afforded me professionally. Like, I would never be on Broadway, doing this show.
Oh, we would have you here.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah.
But thank you very much. But realistically, nobody would know who I was. So there's no way I would be the leading man in a Broadway show. So from that standpoint, it's or certainly not by this age anyway. I mean, so from that standpoint, it's wonderful. But more importantly than that, the effect it has on me personally was that I was taken out of this very privileged, very middle class, very white school in England, and suddenly where all the kids were kind of from the same background and all fairly privileged and well off, and suddenly I was put into an environment with hundreds of people from hundreds of different backgrounds, and so I think it just expanded my worldview and changed the person I am, and I was thinking about this the other day. I owe the person I am to every crew member and every single person that was a part of those films for 10 years in some way affected me.
It was an extraordinary education.
It was an extraordinary education. I got to watch people like Gary Oldman and David Thewlis and Imelda Staunton and Michael Gambon, Richard Harris, Maggie Smith.
How cool is Gary Oldman?
Gary Oldman is...
Gary Oldman seems like the coolest guy on the planet. Yeah.
He kind of is. And one of the coolest memories I will ever have, and one of the wonderful thing about being an actor in a film series like this is that it does afford you a lot of very surreal, weird moments in your life that are kind of amazing. And one of them was when I was being taught at the age of 14, Gary Oldman teaching me the bass line to Come Together by the Beatles on bass guitar
Is that right?
in between setups. Like, that's just cool stuff that would never have happened to me else.
I mean,